Hi students. So what we were discussing? We were discussing about the sorting of materials into different groups. And for that we we want to study about the properties of materials. Then only we can classify the things into different groups. And last class we were discussing about the solubility of substances. How we can classify solid substances into soluble and insoluble in water. So we were looking at solid substances. Which all solid substances are soluble in water and which all solid substances are insoluble in water. And today we can look at the liquids. Which all liquids are soluble in water and which all liquids are insoluble in water. So today we can look at the solubility of some common liquids in water. Okay, so which all liquids are soluble and which are insoluble in water. And we know water plays an important role in the functioning of our body because it can dissolve a large number of substances. Okay, now today we can take some common liquids that is around us and we can look whether it is soluble in water or insoluble in water, or whether it dissolve in water or whether it do not dissolve in water. Okay, so for that now I take a glass of water. You can see I have a glass of water and then I take some vinegar. This is some vinegar. So I am going to add some vinegar into this water. Okay, now I stir this and you look what happens to the vinegar. It completely dissolves in water. So what we understand from this? Vinegar is a liquid that is soluble in water. Now I am taking some oil. So you look whether oil is soluble in water or not. So this is some coconut oil and I am going to pour this coconut oil into this water. So you look when I pour this oil will come to the top of water. Oil is lighter than water, so it will come to the top of water and it forms a layer above the water. So you can see that oil coming up. So you observe carefully, you can see oil coming to the top. Do you see oil coming to the top and it is forming a layer above the water? Can you see a layer above the water? So it is not dissolving in water. Dissolve means it will completely mix with water, but it is not dissolving in water. It is forming a layer above the water. So oil forms a layer above the water. Layer above the water. That means oil is insoluble in water. So it is coming and it is forming a different layer. So water is at the bottom and oil remains at the top of the water. So oil is not mixing with water. It is forming a different layer. That means oil is insoluble in water. Okay. Then I take again some water and this is lemon. And I am pouring some lemon juice into this water. So what happened to the lemon juice? You look. What happened to the lemon juice? It completely mixed with water. It is not coming up or settling down at the bottom. It completely mixed with water. So what do you understand from this? Lemon juice is soluble in water. Okay. Okay. Now again I am taking a glass of water and I am going to add some kerosene. So this is kerosene. So I am going to add some kerosene into this water. And you look what happened to kerosene also. So what happened to the kerosene also? Like oil, we can see this kerosene come to the top of the water. It doesn't mix with water. It comes to the top of the water and form a layer above water. So you can see a blue colored layer above water. Can you see it? So you can see a blue color above the water. So water at the bottom and blue colored kerosene is at the top. You can see clearly, no? So different layers. Kerosene is forming a layer above the water and water is, we can see water at the bottom also. So it is not mixing. Otherwise this blue colored will mix with water. It is not mixing. It is forming a different layer. So what about kerosene? Kerosene is soluble or insoluble in water? Kerosene is insoluble in water. It is also forming a layer above water. Okay. So in your textbook there is one table, and table in page number 30, table 4.4. So there you want to write the solubility of some common liquids in water. Name of some liquids are given. You want to write whether it mixes well in water or does not mix in water. And first one is vinegar. So we are looking whether they are soluble or insoluble. So vinegar mixes well or does not mix with water. What you saw? We saw that vinegar mixes well with water. So you can write vinegar mixes well. Then next one is lemon juice. What about lemon juice? When we add lemon juice, what was the result? We saw that lemon juice also mixes well with water. Then third one is mustard oil. Mustard oil. So mustard oil is also like coconut oil. If we add mustard oil into water, we can see it will form a separate layer. So it is also not soluble in water. So it does not mix. So mustard oil does not mix. Then next is coconut oil. We saw that. What was the result? Coconut oil was forming a separate layer above water. It will not mix with water. So you can write coconut oil does not mix. Then next is kerosene. So what about kerosene? Kerosene also does not mix with water. It also forms a separate layer above the water. So what we can write? Does not mix. So today we were studying about the solubility of liquids in water, and we saw that some liquids are soluble in water and some liquids are insoluble in water. And we saw that vinegar is soluble in water, lemon juice is soluble in water, then coconut oil is insoluble in water, kerosene is insoluble in water. So we study how we can classify common liquids based on the solubility in water. So some are soluble in water and some liquids are insoluble in water. Examples are also clear, no? Okay. So some liquids completely dissolve in water, like lemon juice, vinegar and all. Some some won't dissolve in water. They form a separate layer above the water. Okay, so they will form a separate layer also. Now, what about the solubility of gases? So we study solubility of solids, and we saw that some solids are soluble in water, some are insoluble in water. Then we study the solubility of liquids, and we saw that some liquids are soluble in water and some are insoluble in water. What about gases? Gases also, some gases are soluble in water and some are insoluble in water. And you know, oxygen dissolve in water. That's why, what about this aquatic plants and animals? Aquatic plants means plants that are growing in water. Aquatic animals means animals that are living under water. So how they breathe? What we are breathing? We are taking in the oxygen that is present in the air, and we are giving out carbon dioxide. Like that, aquatic plants and animals are also breathing in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. So from where they get oxygen? We get oxygen from the air around us. Then what about these aquatic plants and animals? They can't come out outside and breathe the air that is present on the land. So how they breathe? Oxygen is dissolved in water. So they are breathing the oxygen that is dissolved in water. So all aquatic plants and animals are breathing in the oxygen that is dissolved in water. But we can't breathe the oxygen that is dissolved in water. When we go underwater, we can't breathe that oxygen. Oxygen is present in water, but we can't breathe that oxygen in water because our respiratory organs are lungs. So we are able to breathe only the oxygen that is present on land. Okay, so oxygen is a gas that is soluble in water. Like that, carbon dioxide is also soluble in water. And methane, nitrogen, all these are some gases that are insoluble in water. So we can classify gases also as soluble and insoluble. So soluble gases we can write. Oxygen is a soluble gas. Then carbon dioxide is also soluble in water. And which are the insoluble gases? Nitrogen is insoluble in water. Methane is insoluble in water. Okay, so we were studying about the sorting of materials into groups. So for sorting the materials into different groups, we should know about the properties of materials. And we were studying about the solubility of solids, liquids and gases. And we saw that some solids are soluble in water, some are insoluble in water. Liquids also, some liquids are soluble in water and some liquids are insoluble in water. And gases also, oxygen, carbon dioxide is soluble in water, and nitrogen and methane are insoluble in water also. So based on solubility, also we can classify solids, liquids and gases into soluble and insoluble substances. Okay, clear now?